My name is Annie Freud. I'm a writer and teacher and artist, and I'm here because Diana and I met in July 2009. One evening, quite unexpectedly, she turned up at my poetry group that I run in the pub in the Dorset village of Catterstock, where I live. And it was an extraordinary evening. There I was with my group, and there were 4 music therapists in the same room. And we had a simply terrific time, and everybody, as usual, presented their poems, and we've kept in touch ever since.
Yes. So I'm Diana Kaufman. I am a child psychiatrist. I'm also the Director of Creative Arts and Healthcare at UMDNJ. Write poetry also, and in training as a poetry therapist. Language and the ability to communicate effectively and compassionately is pivotal to healthcare. In addition, for some, the use of expressive arts, which can be poetry or painting or drama or music, can be a means of release, a means of self-expression, a means of getting to know yourself in a better way, and other people getting to know you in a better way. And that's not only true for patients, whom we also visited today, as well as family members, but in addition, the healthcare provider, him or herself.
Watching extremely skilled and dedicated people looking after people with healthcare needs. That was moving. We did together a very simple exercise. I invited participants in the 3 groups I worked with to write a list of words. It took a few seconds, literally. Then, once that was done, then I said, please would you select 2 of those words. One of those words you keep for yourself. The other word that you've selected, you pass to the person on your left, so that each person ends up with a word of their own, from their own list, and something unexpected that has come from the left field, if you like. And so then you have like a starting point for a short poem. A short poem composed maybe of as little as 5 lines, but in those 5 lines, a sense of civilizations rising and falling, populations crossing borders, cities crumbling and rising, powerful emotions that we can all identify with, you know, a sense of the universal. And that was produced in the space of less than a quarter of an hour, with people saying, oh, I don't think this is much good, and then people around the table being visibly moved and excited.
Yes. And all this is part of Creative Arts and Healthcare at UMDNJ, and Annie Freud has been our creative artist in residence for the day.
This is a poem in memory of my stepfather, Wynne, who died in May this year. And the last 2 or 3 years of his life, I used to go and stay with him about once every fortnight. And he was a delightfully greedy man, and he loved his food. And this is a poem that celebrates that. The title is Daube, which is this beautiful French dish where you take a rather basic piece of beef and you cook it very, very slowly in red wine with a little bit of shallot and carrot at the bottom of the dish. It's delicious. Daube. Towards midnight, he shouted, carrots, and the nurse put down her cup. What's there? What's that, dear? Were you dreaming? I was not dreaming. I was in Paris. There was a place I used to go and have a dish of melting beef that always came with carotte Vichy. Is it still there? Does anyone know? It must be possible to find someone who knows the recipe for melting beef. Juliette Greco sitting on my knee, and carotte Vichy, how was it done?